questions for Coach.
Like everybody was out there except for Chop today, is that right?
Correct, yeah.
And Ozzy, how's his fitness?
This reintegrating. This week has been the first one that he's reintegrating certain exercises and that, but yeah, progressing very well.
And any update on Chop?
No, not yet. Like, yeah, it's going to be a long-term injury probably.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, probably a couple months. So yeah, we'll see.
When we talked to you after the Montreal game, you said that y'all were going to spend last week kind of working on balance, getting some players some more minutes, resting some other players, and working on ball movement and things like that. How did that go last week?
I think very well, very well. First of all, like the intensity in the training sessions is getting better and better. The performance in the training sessions by everyone has been outstanding. So I think it was pretty good. Then a couple tactical things that we needed to work on regarding Philadelphia, but more important is how we are moving the ball from back to front, how we are disrupting with less touches and progressing the ball faster in the attacking half, and I think that's been very good.
And that included working on, you talked about assuming opponents were going to keep pressing y'all, and the ball movement was related to beating the presses. Accurate? Is that
Yes.
accurate?
Yes. The other day when the supporters were here, we were working exactly on that. So it was a pretty good session, playing under pressure. We're starting from chaos a little bit based on what we know about Philadelphia's style. It's about a chaotic game in some ways, and we need to be able to reset and restart from those chaotic moments, but trying or aiming to dominating possession, which is always trying to get the control of the game based on our possession, but from there not just being content or happy just with possession in deeper areas. We have to be able to disrupt that pressure and progress the ball faster in the attacking half. So that's what we've been working on.
And now that you know that you have a path that you can finish top four just by winning out, does that make it easier to motivate? Does that make it just a more tangible thing that y'all can achieve now?
Players are motivated, and motivation is one thing, commitment is another one. I think it's different there. So motivated, they're happy. You see the training sessions, they're happy, they're enjoying themselves, they're having good mood, good interactions. Actually, the football is being okay, but it's about the commitment in those tough moments, in difficult moments in the game against Philadelphia. The field, is that 100%? Is that at times not the best field to play on the ground and all that? Them playing very, very aggressively, pressing very hard, and in those tough moments, are we fully committed to the cause? Are we fully committed to win and earn those 3 points and fight for those? And is our full commitment there? Motivation, honestly, I don't care. It's about the commitment. It's about being fully committed to the vision to finish top four. And now that is in our hands, I can see that the players are committed, and that's the most important part.
The goal that Montreal scored, it was just a ball over the top, cut back, guy was unmarked. Were y'all able to work on just the tracking runners and things like that last week too?
It's part of that. Every time we work in attack, we work in defense in some way. So, yeah, it's been a point of emphasis. I think it's more attention rather than the players just not knowing or not understanding those situations. Many situations we solve, and probably we just miss one, and that's a goal. We've been a little bit unlucky on those, but it's a game. Again, we have to try to aim for the perfect game in terms of defending those type of situations and tracking runners inside the box, and attention on those second balls and crosses from far and balls into the channel, and those defensive situations. I think the players know is more about being fully aware in every minute of the game.
And last one for me, when y'all came out of the Leagues Cup break, you talked about the next 10 matches are 10 finals, and I think you've only lost one of those. So when it comes to going back to the motivation and the commitment, it seems like you really don't have anything to worry about over these next 3 games, I would think, in those 2 areas.
Well, I would say yes. Like, if we divide those 10 finals, of course, we part of the message, yes, is 10 finals, but one at a time, right? So the next final is the most important one. Similar to playoffs, is this game, is the step that we have to take care of in order to go for the next step. So it's always different phases. But I would say that in the last 7 games, if you can divide that, I think we have one of the best records in the last 7
Right.
games. So that's positive. But now these last 3, if we divide now in the last 3, I think it's a perfect schedule for us. I couldn't ask for anything better than facing the 4th place, the 3rd place, the first place in the last game. It's perfect. It's kind of a preseason for playoffs. Those are going to be finals. Those are going to be intense. Those are going to prepare us fantastically for what is coming. And of course, our objective is to finish top 4, but I would say that just being part of those matches with that intensity, with that mentality of playing finals, I think is perfect to have success in the playoffs. So that's the mentality of the team.
How important is Wednesday in terms of making a statement against a team that you guys have done really well against last 2 times at home, but in Philly it's been a difficult place to get results?
Yes, I would say that it's been challenging for us to getting the 3 points out of some good performances we have had in the league in difficult places. Again, MLS is very difficult to win away. I would say that Toronto's game is one that we lost in the last minute. Even New York City, that we were winning 1 man down, and we were in good position to earn the 3 points. Dallas, I mean, there's been a few of those games where I would say that we should have earned the 3 points. And some others that we did very well, Charlotte, Seattle, like there's been some good moments of us when we play away. This is another one. This is a very important one, part of the year, one of the best teams in the league. I would say that is, again, a perfect scenario for us to show what we're capable of in playoffs.
And the last one I'll ask is just the challenges specifically of playing in Chester against Philadelphia. And you mentioned that the surface can make it a little difficult at times to play your game. How do you guys have to adjust to that?
Well, at some point, not thinking too much about that is a factor that at times I feel like that field conditions and that is not the best field to play on the ground, and it's a bit bumpy at times, but it's not an excuse at all. We have to go there, play, same thing. Like, it's just little details that maybe we need to adapt quickly to those situations, but not a major problem for me. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.